But both Nashwan and Cacoethes is scheduled to go into the stalls last but one. Cacoethes, Starkey in the light green, peppermint green with the dark hoop sleeves. There's a 12-runner lineup for this, the ever-ready Derby, 1.5 miles the trip. Gran Elba is the grey horse nearest to us. Warrshan in the maroon with the white sleeves, ridden by Walter Swinburne. This horse cost $3.7 million. And, of course, this Warrshan, a son of Northern Dancer. Northern Dancer responsible in part for 50% of the field. But that's it, they're lined up. And they break away, and a pretty level break it was too. And as they come through the first furlong, expect to see Polar Run in front with a red cap, and Polar Run is going on to make it a strong pace. With in second place Flockton Zone, third is Cacoethes, lying handy Classic Fame. Nashwan in the blue jacket is settled 5. Torjoun racing pace, racing fast up on the outside of Cacoethes. They swing right-handed and continue to make this stiff uphill climb. And it's Polar Run leading by 3 parts of a length to his stable companion Cacoethes, with Torjoun on the inside of that racing third. Then Warrshan and Flockton Zone, and behind these comes the Nisky mid-division, then comes Warrshan. Nashwan follows these, the back marker is Mill Pond, but it's Polar Run leading by 3 parts of a length to Torjoun on the inside. Cacoethes well placed at the end of the first half mile is third. Nisky pulls through into 4. Then in behind these, as they pass the mile post, comes Nashwan on the rank outside of Flockton Zone. Then Gran Alban, Nashwan mid-division, then Classic Fame and Prince of Dance. And so they headed at the furthest point from the stands, and Torjoun with 7 furlongs to race comes up on the inside of Polar Run, and it's a lung-bursting pace, and it's Torjoun now who takes it up from, in second place, Polar Run, who's pulled wide to allow Cacoethes to go through, but Nashwan makes his run wider still. Nisky in behind these, then Warrshan, and then comes Flockton Zone. Torjoun is the back marker, sharing last place with Mill Pond, but they begin the descent to Tattenham Corner, and at this stage the favourite Nashwan in the blue jacket is well placed in 4th on the outside of the rank outside of Flockton Zone. But it's Cacoethes in front now as they begin the descent, and with just over 4 furlongs to go. Torjoun next to the rails, Cacoethes cruising on the outside of him. Then behind these comes Nisky. Nashwan now pushed along in 4, but Starkey goes for home with 3 furlongs to go in the ever-ready Derby. Cacoethes pressed on the outside by Nisky, but here comes Nashwan with a good-looking split. Torjoun back in 4. They race down towards the 2 furlong marker, and the duel we expected is materialising. And it's Nashwan that goes on. It's Nashwan and Willie Carson, a length ahead of Cacoethes and Starkey. A furlong and a half to go in the Derby, and Nashwan has it. Cacoethes in second place. Back in third is Terrimon, but inside the final furlong, Nashwan provides an electrifying burst of speed. It's a 1-horse race. Willie Carson in the drive position. Nashwan wins it easily. At the line, Nashwan is the winner. Terrimon came through in second, Cacoethes third. Then came Nisky and Mill Pond, followed by Grand Albert Classic Fame, then Torjoun, then Flockton Zone, Prince of Dance, Warrshan, and last of all was number 12, Polar Run. And so the result of this, the ever-ready Derby, it's a win for number 9, Nashwan, a son of Blushing Groom, owned by Hamdan Al Maktoum, but more importantly for the Arabs, bred by Hamdan Al Maktoum. And his lad, Ian Thimbleby, will be absolutely delighted. Willie Carson has ridden his 3rd Derby winner, having won with Troy at Henbit, and this one trained at West Ilsley by Major Dick Hern. And there he is, coming home, having won this, the ever-ready Derby, this Blushing Groom, still unbeaten. Second is number 14, which is Terrimon, the son of Bustino, who came through the pack to take second place. 3rd horse home is number 1, Cacoethes. But there, poetry in motion. This horse, Nashwan, means in Arabic, overjoyed, elated on victory. And for those of you who plunged on Nashwan, for those of you who followed Willie Carson, watch this and just smile, because Willie Carson, the winning post in sight, drives this son of Blushing Groom home, and he's won the ever-ready Derby.
And what ground he covered. That slow motion picture showed superbly. the power and length of Nashwan's stride, and so far from shortening as the distance went on, as his sire, Blushing Groom's stride shortened behind the Minstrel in 1977, this fellow's stride got longer and longer.
Yes, and I think that's the best Derby winner that we've seen for some time. And full marks to Willie Carson. He's chosen the right one again. He's done it time and time again. He certainly is a good judge. And also full marks to Major Dick Hern. They haven't had a winner since this horse won the Guineas, and he's brought him here. And as we said before, and he looked the part, and he's showed that he is the part.
And there is Sheikh Hamdan Al Maktoum, who becomes the first member of his family to win the Epsom Derby. I suppose it's fair to bet that he won't be the last. We hope not anyway. But well done, the whole Nashwan team.
The betting told you the disaster that was to befall the bookies. Nashwan is returned at 5-4 favourite. 5-4 favourite Nashwan. The second Terrimon is 500 to 1. 500 to 1. It is the longest priced placed horse ever in the Derby. Terrimon 500 to 1, and the third Cacoethes went off at 3 to 1. But Nashwan, the 79th favourite to win 210 derbies, wins by 5 lengths and 2 lengths. And for the 21st time in the last 27 years, the first or second favourite has won the Derby. Following the betting, you must have been on Nashwan. Everyone was begging you to back it, except those ghastly bookmakers.